The Wise Owl and Oliver the Rabbit. In a lush forest where the trees whispered to the wind, lived a wise owl named Don Sabio. He had big, bright eyes and soft feathers that gleamed under the moonlight. Don Sabio was known by all as the wisest owl in the forest. In the same forest lived a curious and adventurous rabbit named Oliver, who always wanted to learn new things. One day, as Oliver hopped among the flowers, he decided he wanted to learn more about the stars. He remembered that Don Sabio was very wise and decided to visit him. When he arrived at the tree where Don Sabio lived, the owl looked at him with a smile and said, "Hello, little Oliver. What brings you here today?" Excited, Oliver replied, "Don Sabio, I want to learn about the stars." The wise owl nodded and said, "Come back at night, and I will tell you about them." When night fell, Don Sabio met Oliver and said, "It's time to learn about the stars. Each star has its own story and its own special glow," he explained, as Oliver listened in fascination. "And the most important thing I want you to know," Don Sabio exclaimed, "is that every time a child makes a wish, a star shines brighter, watching over those dreams to help them come true." Oliver listened attentively, his big ears twitching with excitement. "And how can I see them better?" he asked with curiosity. "Come with me," Don Sabio replied. "I will take you to a high place where you can see them shine even more." Both climbed to the top of a hill, and when they looked at the sky, Oliver was amazed. The stars twinkled like diamonds. At that moment, a shooting star passed by. Oliver, astonished, asked Don Sabio, "What was that?" Don Sabio smiled and said, "That is a shooting star. Make a wish with all your heart, and it may come true." It was time to go home, and Oliver bid farewell to Don Sabio. "Thank you, Don Sabio, for showing me the beauty of the sky," Oliver said. He went home very happy, thinking about how wonderful the stars were. That night, he went to bed early, dreaming of everything he had learned. In his dream, a gentle voice called to him, "Oliver, I am Comet, a shooting star. Come, and I will take you on a magical journey through the sky." Oliver suddenly found himself flying with Comet over fluffy clouds and nighttime landscapes. "Look, Oliver," Comet said, "every star holds a wish. When you see a shooting star, you can make a very special wish." Together, they traveled through galaxies full of colors and bouncing planets. Oliver was amazed, but also had a question. "Why don't some wishes come true?" he asked. Comet smiled and replied, "Sometimes, wishes teach us something even more important." As they flew, Comet explained, "Some wishes are pure, but sometimes life has other plans for you." Oliver observed and understood that patience was important. They continued their journey and arrived at a place where the stars played hide and seek. "Every star has its own glow, but also its own story," Comet explained. Oliver realized that each star was unique. Suddenly, Comet stopped. "It's time to go back, Oliver. But remember, every time you see a shooting star, think about what you truly wish for in your heart." Oliver woke up feeling different. He looked up at the starry sky and saw a shooting star. "I wish for all children to be happy," he whispered with a smile. From that day on, every time he saw a shooting star, Oliver remembered his adventure with Comet and the lessons Don Sabio had taught him. And so, on every starry night, his heart shone as brightly as the stars in the sky. And just like that, Oliver understood that wishes, just like stars, have their own magic. Stories take us to magical worlds. The Wise Owl and Oliver the Rabbit was created with love for children to enjoy and learn. This series is available on Amazon in book format in Spanish, English, and bilingual versions. It also includes a fun coloring book with images inspired by the story. In the description box, I'm leaving the link so you can enjoy the story from La Nonna Cuenta Cuentos. Enjoy the adventure and let your imagination soar.
In a forest so bright where sunlight played, lived wise old Don Sabio. In moonlight he stayed. Oliver the rabbit, curious and keen, dreamed of the stars and what they might mean. "Come back at night," the wise owl said, "I'll share a secret when stars shine overhead." When the moon rose high and clear, Don Sabio whispered for him to hear. The stars hold dreams in glowing light. They tell their tales throughout the night. If you see a star that falls from high, make a wish with heart and sky. stare with wide, bright eyes. The stars were shining like lullabies. Let's climb up high, said the wise old bird. From the hill you'll see the stars undisturbed. A shooting star raced through the night. Make your wish with all your might. Oliver closed his eyes to say, may all the children smile today. In his dream come, it came so near. Come fly with me, there's nothing to fear. They soared through space so vast and wide. Each star has a heartbeat deep inside. Oliver asked with wonder deep, why do some wishes fall asleep? Sometimes life just needs to show there's more to learn than dreams we know. The stars hold dreams in glowing light. They tell their tales throughout the night. If you see a star that falls from high,